Yeah, so on the kick here, I'm adding a little bit of saturation here with the Shep's Omni channel and a little bit of punch here in the kind of 60 hertz range, reducing a little bit of mud as well on the kick. This rim shot here, I needed to brighten it up a little bit. So I used the Shep's Omni channel once again and the Ozone Exciter, as you'll see, just adding some kind of grit and some punch to that mid-range there. The shaker. So I used the Saturn here by Fab Filter to kind of add some grit and more of a kind of lo-fi kind of sound to this shaker. I didn't like how the high end was catching my ear when it was mixed in with the vocals, so I used this here. And this is a good trick. Instead of EQing, sometimes I use saturation like this to kind of take away the edges or the sharpness of a sound. Yeah, it just kind of softens it nicely. I just liked it, and I did the same thing here on these open hats. Yeah, so this channel here is one of the things I was talking about, where there's just various things throughout the mix that just add punch and impact every so often, and I didn't do anything really with this. I reduced a little bit of the low end just so it's not colliding kind of thing with the kick. Now there is other parts of the drums here, kind of the intro part, and then some bits that come in later on throughout the song. Pretty straightforward stuff here. I've added some low end to this kind of boomy kick here. Like in this part of the song, there's nothing else taking up any low end, so I just wanted that to have a little bit more impact. I've added some saturation here on this clap just to bring out some more high end and kind of grit on there. You see how using saturation, you know, I could use an EQ for this and it might do a similar job, but adding this saturation, it just, I don't know, it just does it in a much nicer way for me when working on claps and snares. I always like to try adding some tape saturation like this, and it just kind of sweetens it up in a way that I prefer to EQ a lot of the time.
I'm from Leicester, home of the brave. Rigged it to blow, so I'm back with a bang. But look, justice once, excuse my language, car can't lie, all this shit's fucked. A boy said just because you bang gym and you train in the ring, keep something tucked.